Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Enoch Coronado with the Coronado Realty Group, and today I'm going to go over on a market update for 2025 in January. A lot of buyers are going to be interested in this update because great news, prices are getting cut. Last year, interest rates were high. This year, they're remaining roughly the same. So a lot of buyers are now seeing their numbers and going back to the houses that they were looking at last year and maybe thinking that it's time to pull the trigger and just buy the home. And a lot of sellers on the other side, they were overpricing their homes. So that's why there's a lot of price cuts this year. A lot of homes are staying on the market about an average 100 to 200 days on the market. So obviously, a lot of realtors are telling their clients that maybe we should just cut down the price so that home could sell faster. And that's what we're seeing on the market right now. We've seen a lot of 5 to 10,000 price deductions. So that's great news for the buyer. So if you're looking to buy in Waco now is the time. So let me show you what you can get from about 200 to 300,000 in Waco. So if you're thinking about moving to Waco or you're in Waco trying to look for a new home, just come along with me for the ride. So for this, I put 200 to 300,000 on Zillow so you guys can see what houses I'm looking at. And I inputted the standard 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. So as you can see, even the first one, price reduction of 15,000. It's been on the market just only 9 days. And we have another one here, 4,000 price reduction, only on the market 20 days. We go down a little bit more, about 1,500 price reduction. It's been on the market just 24 days. Another 15,000 price reduction. It's been on the market for 54 days. So as you can see, it's a buyer's market right now. A lot of sellers are seeing that buyers are looking at their monthly payments and cannot pay together with the interest rate and that high mortgage. So they're reducing the prices so they can sell that home a little bit faster. So all these homes, they're around 250,000 is the average price. And guess what that means for you as a buyer? If you're looking to buy in Waco, that means you can still negotiate the price with the seller. And that's what we do a lot of times. A lot of times when we see a home that's been on the market more than 50 to 100 days, we know we can come and negotiate more for our buyer's side. So you can get maybe buyer's concessions, or you can reduce the sales price, or we can ask the seller to make repairs if as needed. We're seeing a lot of sellers that are wanting to move this year. Last year, they basically got stuck with their homes and they had to stay put. But this year, as we see that the interest rates are staying the same, people are pulling the trigger, as I said. So sellers are selling faster, buyers are wanting to buy their home now. So this year, if you're looking to buy in Waco, we can negotiate on your behalf. That's what we do as real estate agents, so you can get the best price for the home that you're looking for. And what we're seeing from the seller side is that a lot of homes are very overpriced right now, and there's having to be reductions of more than 5 to 10, 15,000, as you saw for an overpriced home. So if you're a seller trying to sell your home in 2025, you really have to price your home correctly in order to sell that home faster if you want to move. So right now, the housing report is that there's about 550 homes for sale in Waco and an average of 96 new listings for this year. The median home price is $230,000 and the median list price is $244,000. So like I was saying, a lot of houses are overpriced, and here it shows that there's about 17% of homes are overpriced, and they do sell, but 66% of the homes bought are bought underpriced. So is this a buyer's or a seller's market? According to Norada Real Estate Investments, based on the current data, it said that Waco's housing market is leaning towards a more balanced market through it is still has characteristics of a seller's market. And here's why. Increased housing inventory, its active listings and months inventory gives buyers more choices and negotiating power. While sales are up, the pace of growth is modest. Modest price increases. Home prices are increasing, but at the slower pace than in previous years. However, here are some aspects that still favor sellers. limited inventory in certain segments. Even with the increase in inventory, some specific price ranges or types of homes might still face limited supply, giving sellers an edge. Stronger local economy, the relatively strong market, and low unemployment can still attract buyers and help support prices. So, their advice is for both buyers and sellers to be well informed and prepared. Buyers should research thoroughly and be ready to act quickly when they find a suitable property. Sellers should work with a knowledgeable real estate agent to price their homes competitively and attract buyers. Are home prices dropping? While it's true that the rate of home price increases has slowed down, there's no clear indication that home prices are dropping in the Waco area. The data shows a modest increase in both average and median prices, and they believe that the expectation of rapid price growth that we saw in the past few years has cooled down. However, factors such as limited inventory in certain segments, strong local economy, and healthy job growth are still likely to prevent a significant drop in home prices. Days to sell is the total time it takes from when a home is listed to when the closing is complete. For single unit residential properties, it has increased from 90 days to 103 days. For single family homes, it is also 103 days, up from 91 days. The increase in days to sell is another indication of a shift towards a balanced market. In the seller's market, homes tend to sell much quickly. The increase in days to sell suggests that buyers have more time to consider their options and negotiate. However, it is important to note that the time it takes to sell a home can vary depending on several factors, including specific property, the price, the condition of the property, and the current market conditions in the specific neighborhood. So, in their opinion, the increasing days to sell is a healthy sign, allowing buyers and sellers to work through the process more carefully. In conclusion, the Waco housing market trends in 2024 point to a relatively stable and potentially more balanced market compared to previous years. While the market is still active and experiencing some modest growth in sales and home prices, an increase in housing inventory, and a slightly slower pace of growth compared to previous years suggests that it's a good time for both buyers and sellers to be informed and strategic. Waco housing market predictions for 2025. Based on the latest data, the Waco housing market is expected to see a slight dip in the future with a potential decline of 0.3% by the end of 2024. However, it's not a crash, and there are some interesting things to keep in mind. While the Waco housing market forecast predicts a potential short term dip in home prices, it's not expecting a crash. We believe that Waco's strong economy and a relatively low unemployment rate will help the market stabilize, and in the long run, we'll likely see a healthy housing market. If you're considering buying or selling a home in Waco, it's always a good idea to consult a local real estate professional who can provide you with the most up to date information. So, as you can see from this report, it's leaning more to a buyer's market. However, if sellers want to sell their home faster, you just have to price your home better. So if you're looking for a real estate agent that can help you price your home better and negotiate on your behalf as a buyer, just comment on this video or send me a message and I'll be glad to help you. So thank you guys for looking at this episode. Hope you guys have a great day. See you guys on the next one.